Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
I'm Rosie, and for my project, I decided to try and make a bow because when we did archery, I got my interest in it. This is just a lens I found in my mom's yard. And I didn't have anything for the string, so I just used some yarn that is there for temporarily until I get stronger line.
So work in progress.
I'm Christian.
I'm Conrad.
I'm Christian.
And this is our 2020-2019 Outdoor Ed project. Now for this project, we wanted to make something a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer. So we got the idea to make a camper, and it started with him building in the back of his truck.
Yeah, I started by building one actually in my back seat of my truck, and then we had the idea to go with a Outdoor Ed project of building a camper in the back in the bed of his truck, because the seat folds down completely through the bed, so you have a lot bigger laying area. And what we did is we got half-inch plywood. We got half-inch plywood, and we first had to measure the bed and cut the plywood to the side. We had to do a test fit of it, and our test fit didn't really come out that well, but this is basically a second version we did. And we've incorporated a full Tempur-Pedic mattress that is cut to shape and folded out to it. And we got a blanket to throw over the mattress, and we painted the whole thing. And we put a Starlight roof liner in it. And
See that? That's pretty awesome. I gotta see that. So you got the stars right there.
So what all is in it now? Show us. You got your stove?
Yeah, there's a double fly rod hanger and one for the wheel right here that hangs on the shelves.
Which is battery powered, so it can charge your phones, it can run outlets. We got our calendar.
We got a calendar in there.
Lantern, fire starter, headlamp.
Fire starter.
This is a fully functional butane stove right here, and we actually, the funny thing was the box fell apart the first time because we had to support it right here and right here on each of the boards, and we paint and primered it. And
It is waterproof.
it's waterproof. We sealed every edge with concrete sealer, so it's completely waterproof, so no water will get in while you're through it. And I'm a big time duck hunter, so we put decoy screws up there to hold decoys in while you're driving. And then this is when you get done hunting, to throw a jacket or a dead duck or a hat rack on there. So that's our project.
You have to bring it back to our camping unit. Very good.
Ben Graydon. All right, I'm Nick. This is my project. It's a piece of wood that went down in my yard during Hurricane Michael. That we cut it like this, and I sanded it down and filled in the holes with putty, and I lacquered it. It's just for general table things.
How old is that tree? You count them?
It's like, at least it's like 30 something, 37. That's a lot of years.
Any questions for that group?
Well, Coach, wait a minute. If it was 37 years old, when did it start growing?
37 years ago.
Which was when?
37 years ago.
Think about it. Get out your phones and check it out. Someone tell me.
Yeah.
What year?
Well, it was after 1970.
What year did it start growing?
82.
82. Didn't see anything.
1982.
Impressive.
It was 37 years
All right, you
old.
can also use it. I was thinking, the old, you don't remember the old chopping block seeds?
Yes.
The butchers used to use they'd have a big, huge, round chopping block, and that's what they cut meat on. But they bring it out and throw the parts of the cow or deer or whatever had, and they take the thing and chop off this part, chop off that part.
I was thinking like
That's what it reminds me of.
I'm Ty.
I'm Will.
And this is more like a trebuchet pole, because it's not really a trebuchet or a catapult. And what we did was we found plywood 2 doors down at a construction site, and we took their plywood and we dismantled it. We took their plywood, dismantled it. We borrowed. We're gonna put it back. And so we, at first we didn't have a plan, and then we kind of got growth for that. And so we created
Schematics.
Yeah, schematics to make it, and this is what came out. And we also borrowed my dad's tools and stuff.
Who brought those back? Counterbalance.
Okay. Got a rock in it. We're going to demonstration.
Here's the rock.
Okay, went 6 feet. Good job.
I'm Amanda, and I made this garden. So me and my mom went hunting like behind stores and found a pallet, and then so we took it and we found wood around the house and stuff and vinyl, and we built shelves along this, turned it upside down, planted flowers, and now I have this and I painted it. My garden. It's about a horizontal garden.
Alrighty, my name is Millie Stevenson, and I've got a 2-tier birdhouse.
How'd you make it?
Alright, so I went to Hobby Lobby and Home Depot, and my dad helped me. We got some planks of wood. We painted it. I made the roof out of wood, and they had like these giant kind of like popsicle sticks, but they were like shorter. And I cut them in half, and I glued them here. And most of the stuff that we glued, and we tacked it with a nail gun. We cut these with a jigsaw. Some of the wood we cut with a circular saw. I had already bought these fences and shutters already made, but I painted them, and then I glued them on, and then in here, I had cut little supports for them in the back so that they won't fall backwards. I put some cute little rocks on there. I bought a sheet of grass and glued it on there. I was gonna put a welcome mat, but I didn't have enough space for a welcome mat. On the inside, you sit your bird feeder in there, or you sit like seeds and stuff in there, or a little container, and then the birds can just come up and then eat out of it.
Any questions for Millie? All right, very good, Millie.
We made a box.
Name?
Parker Whedon. And we made a box. Mason made the body. I made the lid. It has my initials on it. It's made for holding stuff. That's about, yeah. I cut it at
Where'd
home.
you get all the materials again?
Home Depot, because I saw you there. Well, you
What
saw me
happened? What was the story at Home Depot?
We got in trouble for skating around on stuff.
I was a witness to that. That's why I kind of went the other way.
Oh, I'm Penelope. I'm Daughtry. Annabelle. Yeah. Well, this is like So it's a game. You take the rubber bands and you change them around into the shape that you want it. Yeah, okay, well it's a fish because it's outdoor ed. So it's like a fish, you know? And then like the first, oh. No! Well, okay, well there was really good Fruit Loops for the bubbles of the fish in the water. And then what, tell me that. That's the fish's hat.
Whose idea was that?
All of ours combined.
Okay, I'll put your brain power together.
Yeah, good time.
All right, I'm Zachary. I'm Jonathan. I'm William. Well, this is our project. Oh yeah, so all right. So it's a falcon sign, like the football team. It's like a decoration, right? So what we did was we traced like the falcon sign, right, and we like put each nail in like 1.5 inches apart, and then we like strung the string around it to like form the thing. It's a Home Depot kit, you know. I nailed it together with some little nails, and
Hi, my name's Shayla. I made this bowl. It's multi-purposeful. You can eat out of it. You can put your keys in it. You can give this to someone as a birthday present. Yeah, I made it. I painted it. That's it.
My name is Derek. I took some wood planks and made a gun rack out of them.
and I used a jigsaw to cut out one side and then put it on the other piece of wood and use it as a stencil. And then notched out the corners so that it would be flush on the wall, and put these little hangers on the back so you can hang your guns on the wall if you need to.
All right, so after the hurricane, the cedar tree in the backyard kind of fell, so I cut a branch off, and we cut the two ends off of it, and got one of my dad's hole saw drills and drilled the whole inside of it out and hollowed it, and then got wood glue and glued the two pieces back together. Then we drilled a little hole and put a little wood poke or stake in it, and then got a piece of paneling that was left after we redone our fence, and we nailed it onto the top and made a little birdhouse.
My name's Caleb, and I made big Yahtzee, or yard Yahtzee. So I laminated some score sheets, got some wet erase markers, and I got big wooden dice. Yeah. Put it in the bucket, and then you just... Yahtzee! What a presentation! You just like you get numbers and stuff. It's just regular Yahtzee, but it's bigger, and you fling the dice. All right.
I'm Alana Masolino, and I made Louis Vuitton flip-flops, Japanese flip-flops. So we cut the wood with a saw, and then we sanded it, and we shaped it to the shape we wanted, and then we put elastic on it so it can like tie up around your ankle, and a bow in the front. So it's like a flip-flop, elastic. So that's what I did.
What a great idea. And your last name is Masolino?
Masolino.
What generation are you?
I have no idea.
You're okay. Okay, I know a bunch of them. All right. Cool.
Okay, so my name's Sabrina Medina.
Mine's Emily Stone.
And we thought it'd be fun to make a little game for the carnival or for our cookout that's next Thursday.
Yes, and like club day and everything, so we made ring toss. So I bought this box at Walmart, and then I painted it with white acrylic paint, and then let it dry, and took like a little sponge and did polka dots all over it, and then let that dry and put like a gloss over it, and then put Class of 2020 on it, and then bought cheerwine bottles and emptied them out and used wood glue to glue them in, and then got some glow bracelets, glow-in-the-dark bracelets, and wrapped them with twine and hot glued them down so they'd stay together.
Okay, so it's a ring toss, right? Oh, carnival ring toss.
Yeah.
So try to, oh, look at you. I think it's rigged. It's rigged.
Totally rigged, yeah. We're trying to get people to come and play, you know.
What a great idea. Sabrina and Emily.
Class of 2020. Woo-hoo!
Good job, girls.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's no point. Quit now.
Wow.
Great. You're done. Don't worry about it. You're done, Zach. You're done, Zach. I want to see you survive just where I can go again.
That ain't happening. I don't think any of this is happening.
You got it.
That was easy. Alright, move out of the way. I just wanted this piece. I'm gonna just like squeeze this back a little bit.
I'm gonna run out of film.
My name is Austin.
Sabrina.
And we made this chair out of cylinders, wood, and popsicle sticks. And we measured out the cylinders so they would look for hours. We drilled some holes in the cylinders so the wood could fit. We measured all the wood, and these wood blocks were square, and we had to chip them to get them into the drill hole right here. Glue some popsicle sticks on here. Yeah, we put some supports under here, right here. So anybody want to try?
I got my classmates, they're making gun racks and bird houses and all these beautiful things. Well, I'm making something really creative and useful. I've created a coaster. It has paint where I took spray paint, sprayed it, soaked it. I took a power saw. I scavenged my backyard to go find a piece of decently sized wood. So my stepfather's a contractor. And he's one of those people that keep all his tools across the yard, not in one single spot. So I took a power saw and I chiseled it into perfection. And I sprayed still a little wet paint because I wrapped it up and it was cold outside, so I didn't take one right.
My name's Danica, and I built a little bus out of some extra wood from a trundle frame, and it opened and had storage in here, and then I painted it to look like a bus.
Storage and decorative.
Can I see the bottom of the wood?
I'm Drew Lickman. I made a chest board because I'm in chest bug. And it opens up. So you put all the pieces in here. All of this came from one big chunk of wood. We cut it up, painted it, put all the screws together. It took about 20 hours over a week.
I made the cornhole out of the boards out of roofing slats, and then I made the mini cornhole bags with rice and socks that I bought from Walmart.
I'm Trey, and made a sign. It's just like a scrap piece of like Tommy Drew table, and I just like scabbed these 2x4s together, and then we painted it, painted that, and painted these, and then put a clear coat of gloss on it, and then put these supports on it.
Any questions? All right.
So we made a bird bath. Oh, I'm Anastasia, I'm Valerie. And we made a bird bath. And we took a flower pot and then a clay plate and we wrote Seniors 2020 Outdoor Ed on it. And that's about it.
Yeah, I'm Regan Amberly, and this is our bird hotel. Yep. And we use the wood from the porch that we ripped up and we're redoing. So this is older wood. It's pretty stable. We first glued it together and then we reinforced it with like nails and a nail gun. And we cut them with the
handsaw first.
Yeah, that didn't work too good. So then we moved to an electric saw, and then that worked good. And then we cut the holes with a drill with a circle saw and hole saw. And then we used these from the paintbrushes and broke them off and painted them. And yeah, that's about it. And we got it doubles as a table here. Yep, for bird food maybe. So that's it.
Regulation size cornhole using a 23 by 32 piece of plywood, 2 by 4 by 8, a quart of white paint, and we cut it using a skill saw and a jigsaw to make the hole for it. And like I said, it's regulation, so you can use it for later on in the year, Coach.
Well, we have those cornholes. You need to bring it back. Okay.
I'm leaving it.
Leave them? Great. That'd be super.
I'm Tanner. I'm Joey. This is our boat. It's more of a prototype, a work in progress. So it's kind of a proof of concept, if you will. As you can see, it's made of some plywood. There's some. Here, Joey, let's lift it up. There's some 2x4s for support on the bottom there.
and 5-gallon buckets as pontoons. We had a very small partner, but she's not here today. Lauren Branham. We're gonna have her test it. It's okay.
We sealed the buckets closed so they don't get water in them with Flex Seal and some sealant.
And we sprayed it with wood sealant, water resistant. And we also spray painted boat on it. It can also be used as a ping pong table, a floating ping pong table for a pool, maybe for big pool parties. Shout out to Ping Pong Club.
Shout out to Ping Pong Club.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, my name's Felix.
I'm Craig.
And this is our scarecrow, unironically named Chester.
Yeah.
Before naming him, we had no prior knowledge of you, sir. But after meeting you, we are very happy to have named him Chester. We made him by getting 2 metal sticks and then nailing them together, forming a cross. And then on this cross, we would put a t-shirt on it that would fit the shape and then zip tie the ends and stuff it with pine straw. And the same thing with the jeans, only we were able to stick one leg through this wood. And so this, we just stuffed with pine straw. Same thing over here, zip tie the ends so nothing falls out. We zip tied the shirt to the pants so nothing falls out of the bottom. And then on the top, we cut a little bit of the stick off because it's too long. We stuck a flower pot and we put a t-shirt over that actually kind of looks cool. We put gloves on the end and that's it.
It doesn't mess with our stuff.
Exactly, it's gonna scare them away.
I think I'm here at all times.
Coach Looking's always lurking.
All right.
Okay, guys, start rolling.
So I'm Chris.
I'm Lance.
I'm Trevor. And we made a air compressed potato gun. It's got a valve stem from a tractor tire on the back that screws in on the inside and the outside, so that keeps air pressure inside the tank. It's a 3-inch pipe here with Schedule 80 pipe, and then we put 3 to a 1.5 inch with 1.5 inch Schedule 80, and it's got a 2-inch or 1.5 inch valve here, so that you just open this thing up, and all the air pressure you got built up back in here just comes forward, and then your potato is right about here, and it just comes behind it and sends it out there.
Okay, y'all saying you need to try it out?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Boom.
Here it goes.
Whoa! That's about 70.
Yeah, I think so.
That was a good job.
I have a little more pressure. Yeah, you did.
I think it was a little warmer, so the tank built up a while.
Yeah, expanded. It was the last shot.
Yeah.
Had to make it big.
Good morning, Panhandle Outdoors! Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.